Well, here's a new truck that Jake made the other day, and this might even be his first truck he ever made for me to debut. It's both, I guess you could say, a custom and like a not a replica, but like a remake, I guess you could say, somewhat, of Raging Rebel, which of course I found out, which he showed a picture of the other day. It's actually a truck that came out in the 80s and all, which I didn't know about until he just showed the picture. It looked really cool and all. And of course, this is beautiful. It's Metal Militia repainted, and that font is really good. Although, Jake, you know I'm a progressive, and you know what I gotta say about that Confederate flag, and also that too, and a triplet. And Bernie will beat Trump in 2020, and that's not debatable, and you know that. But anyways, the truck is still beautiful. That font does look absolutely incredible. Although it kind of looks kind of bland though, with just everything else like all just Metal Militia paint. It could use like different like frame color, four-links, axles, beadlocks, and all that. And then of course those yucky ass BKTs on there. And I brought out campers on both sides. One in the cars right there, and of course there's one in the double out there, although it's not into the dirt pretty much, so I'm sure if I hit it's going to be yanked out, which is unfortunate. So get that camera reorganized, and here we go. As to go right for that tabletop. First time I'm driving it too. Nice here off that hill. Let's see, hopefully it handles really well. And tap that backflip ball, then that'll line up right for the center jump. Wow, so far it handles pretty good. Really well actually, so far. As now, watch out for that wall. As for right in the second gear of that jump. Oh, here we go! Flipping into the stands. By the way, Fellbots, that wasn't cars that sent me into the stands. That was a hill. So guess what? Dirt hills are safety hazards, so we can't have them anymore. Their minds would be broken thinking about that. Oh, God, that's so funny. As on 2 wheels. And nice save. As lines up for that cross thread. Up and over and gonna land right on top of the camera. Beautifully nice. That was a beautiful landing. And somehow stood in place, looked like. I can't. Well, actually, no, it didn't look like, actually. Might have to look at it again. As now, second gear donut. Beautifully swings around and slams hard into the wall. As now go and line up right back for that tabletop. As here we go. Right for it. You sky wheelie jumped the camper, and yes, it was yanked out of the spot, which I was afraid of. Although that's kind of weird for it to be. It was crushed down. It wasn't like yanked out, so it's kind of weird how it came out like that. Really weird. As now to line up right for it. Here we go. And knock it down again as we're going to flip in midair. Hard hit. Flipping. Flag's busted, looks like. Nope, got back into position. As now goes and lines up right back for that tabletop. Jumps it beautifully. And now to go for that backflip, as this backflip ramp is pretty good. Oh, beautiful. Reverse wheelie, too. Into protective area. Tapped it again. Second gear now. Right for that tabletop. Uh-oh, here we go. Gonna stuff hard into it. Flipping finally all over the place. As on 2 wheels. And, of course, can't save it, even with a hack save. Wheelied over that tabletop, coming down crooked. As now lines up. Here we go. Right for that camper. Slow it down. As go right for it. Up and over it. Nice. And I'm getting a backflip off it even though it wasn't the plan. As here we go. Flip it over again. What a save. All of that was not part of the plan. It just ended up happening that way. Holy shit. That was incredible. Well, since the crawl-up didn't work, I'm going to smash through it. As that's what monster trucks do best. Smashing things, which Fellbots don't like. They're too busy ogling and thinking about my Yumi to worry about that. Oh, shit. Held on for the save. As, man, that camper was flattened. And we go right back for it again. Oh! Holy shit. Hit it so hard, got yanked, stuck inside of it as I'm trying to reverse out of it. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be getting out anytime soon. As much as I hate to say it. And yeah, this is another thing I hate. But then again, I have no other choice here. If I did auto return, it's going to take me outside of staying, which I can't accept at all. That'll take too long to get out. And by the way, the tires of that camper are still embedded in the cars. I almost yanked it out of its tires, believe it or not. As going to smash into the tanker. As here we go, flip it over. The propane tank, I mean to say. As the momentum got the save. Now lines up for that cross thread. Having a lot of fun with this truck. It handles really well so far. Maybe I should use this as a base for any repaints, because I have a couple trucks with that Ford body. Maybe I should use this as a base if I repaint them in the future, because this handles really, really well. As now, stalled. As lines up for that tabletop. Here we go. Right for it. Big air. Gonna nosedive it. Here we go. Front flip over that tabletop. Land right on top of it beautifully. Off the side. As now goes into a donut. Second gear. Barely swings it around. 2 wheels. Saved it. As now goes for that car. Right for that tabletop. As almost hits side of camper. As here we go. Gonna almost slip into the wall. So I gotta close all...